Alright, guys, I'm back again, and we're going to be doing a tier list for the JJK Phantom Parade Global Edition. I'm going to be ranking where I personally think the characters belong, however strong I think they are, or however weak I think they are. So basically, we're just going to start chucking where I think they belong. I'll give my explanations. Obviously, most SR and R characters are going to be down, so we'll do that. But there's obviously going to be a few that you know might be strong. But I'm going to do what I think. Talk about what I think when it comes to certain characters. I'll actually put him in B. There. I'm actually going to put this one in A, and I'll tell you why. Now, this one actually has a draw attack. There is a little bit of a cheese that you can do with her and Toto, where if you're really struggling to beat a boss, you can do a stall strat where you literally have her and Toto because she's drawing. She has a recollection. I mean, she has an ability to draw and taunt. And Toto has a disruption. It's just this long thing, but she is actually A just because of that. Um, I'm gonna put uh, I'm gonna put her in B. C, 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 C. Kamo. Now it's hard. I'm gonna actually put him in B as well. There's just better characters. There honestly is. So yeah, I gotta go into more depth when it comes to certain characters, which I will do. I'm actually gonna put Green Nanami in top of B. He's okay. He's average. Yeah, he's not the best. I'm gonna put Blue Yuji in S, and the reason for that for me is because number one, he's a very strong DPS character. He also has what he can do is actually stack up his um you know, I think he can really do a damage. You can stack up his damage reduction. Sorry. So I think it's for 3 turns. I think it's his second ability. He can make them have a damage taken increase for 3 turns. I'm pretty sure, and then you can kind of nuke with him on the boss. So he is strong. He's a great blue DPS. Of course, there's a blue DPS who will eventually go up there on SS. We all know who it is. But yeah, I'm gonna put Kaido in S plus. Specifically this one. He's honestly just so good. You never pretty much makes your team never run out of cursed energy. He barely runs out of cursed energy himself, maybe for 1 or 2 turns, and then he's back to stacking it up. Um, I'm gonna I don't know what that was. I'm gonna put Hanami in S plus. Um, she is also very good. Damage reduction, debuffer, does okay damage too, and has a domain expansion. So she's very good as well. You don't need a duper as well. She does well with one dupe. um, Honestly, I'm really not a fan of the Marquis. Um, Green Nobara, she's an A. S plus, I'm thinking it's either they could be changeable. His Obviously his damage reduction plus his old gauge increase. He has a stun. Um, he also he's also good if you want him to die. If you just want him to die, he's pretty much killing removing his health points throughout the whole battle. Then you can use like a draw attack on him. I'm not gonna do the ones that I've barely used. So these these two, I'm not even sure if this one. No, this one's not even out on global, so I'll put that there. Gaku Ganji, I'm gonna put in S, probably S plus, probably higher than Hanami. Another great debuffer. Um, very very strong. Yeah, I think he goes to standard pool soon. So again, very strong character. Debuff galore. You mix these two together, Kaito and him, just debuff, debuff, debuff for a nuke. Just absolutely perfect. I'm gonna put Nanami in S plus as a buffer. Damage increase for 3 turns. I'm pretty sure his ult is really good. Does the damage increases damage dealt increase as well. If you're looking for just a debuffer and you can dupe him out, that's a good. I mean, a buffer. Sorry, that's a good buffer. Jogo. Now, I haven't used Jogo myself, but I will rank him. I'm gonna actually put him in. I'm gonna put him in S above Yuji just because of his domain expansion. He does a lot of damage. He does a lot. I just think he's not worth using your seals on. That's my thing. I mean, if you're a pay to win and you have heaps of seals, I guess that's what you could use him. But I've cleared all the content in the game without him. Even before Sukuna. Now Sukuna makes everything easier. I just don't. You just don't need him in my opinion. Now, uh, I have him. I just don't use him. I'm gonna actually put him in A. I just I haven't found any use for him in um any of my you know I might even put him in B. I really have I know I've used none of these, so yeah, I would put him in B. I just haven't found any use for him. I haven't needed to use him at all, so there's that. Obviously, Marky, bottom of C, she's just useless. Red DPS, like there's a million better DPSs in the game that are red. Just don't need her. Would put Momo, Green Momo in S. She's a great buffer, but she's just not as good as Nanami or Yaga. So yeah, I'm just gonna put her in S. Now I don't think she's been released yet, or if she has, I forgot. Um, but I know she is strong. This one here, pretty sure if I'm not mixing them two up. Um, I know she does debuffs. I'm just not gonna put her in because I don't know. I haven't used her myself. Toto, I'm gonna put in above um her because of that tactic. I used it for one illusory floor on the tower, so I will put them in A. Whoever I find useful, I'm gonna put them in A. Megami, I'm actually gonna put him in A as well, probably top of A. He's strong. Um, I have found my uses for him. I have used him before I had Sukuna for a few blue floors, so he has come in handy. I think actually floor 60 I used him. And he was only one dupe, so he has come in handy. He does a lot of break damage, so that's the important thing about him. Now, don't have Miwa as well. This guy's C, honestly. Toto. That Toto is terrible. Then we have Green Kaito. Now, I will actually put him. I will put him there. He has use. He has use. It's mainly for one ability. It's his shield ability. I used him for a few floors where it's a store strat. And yeah, there is use for him, just not that much. Then we have Panda. Just honestly fodder. To be honest, just fodder. I have this Junpei. I haven't used him. But I know he is a good debuffer and he does get buffed eventually. I just I haven't found any use for him. I'll put him on top of C because of it. But yeah. Miguel, I also don't have Miguel. I do know what he does, and I know what a lot of people think about him. I will put him at the bottom of B though. I don't think he's this bad. Yeah. Red Panda, I'm pretty sure there are some uses for him, but just not enough. He's fodder. Uh, put him at the bottom of B. SSR Kaito is strong. I don't have him, so I'm not gonna rank him. Shoko, I have found some use for her. I'm actually gonna put her in A. Above. Oh, yeah, put her there. Yeah, she's her healing is good, of course. There is a store strat where you go her, Hanami, and Kaito. You're pretty much and Mahito, and you're just healing. With her with the recollection that heals as well. So yeah. Red Yuji, haven't used him. I have him. I just haven't upgraded. I just feel like I don't need him. I have Toji and I have Yuta. So I haven't found a use for him, but I'm sure I will probably end up having to use him for something one day. But that is not now. So I won't rank him, but I know he is strong. Uh, Diamond Expansion Megumi. Now this is tricky because I haven't 5 duped. Um, I'm gonna put him in S, probably above. I'm gonna put him here. Just his domain expansion is broken. He has a damage taken increase. Um, and he doesn't get hit in his domain expansion. He is strong. Um, so yeah, that is something to keep in mind. I'm gonna put Mahito at the top of S plus for now. Honestly, one of the best characters you can have. His ultimate, his domain expansion does true damage. So you can do plenty of store strats with Hanami and him. Um, so yeah, there's that. We have Yellow Nanami. I've only ever used him for one floor, but he is strong. I'll put him below. I've only used him for the floor where you need black flashes, honestly. But as a yellow DPS, he's probably top of the class next to Gojo currently when it comes to yellow DPSs. Um, so yeah, Yaga, I haven't used him. I know he is SS plus, so I will actually put him there. Blue Momo, haven't got him. Haven't got her. I want her so bad as well. SS plus buffer. Yuji. Now, this is my personal opinion. I honestly don't think yellow Yuji is good. I know he is strong, but for me, he just never black flashes. I have him one duped. I've graded him high. I've maxed him high. I've done his abilities up pretty high, and he just doesn't do what I want him to do sometimes. And honestly, I've only used him for one floor. So yeah, I don't know. I personally I don't know when it comes to this character. I know he is strong, but just when I use him, he's not strong. Um, yeah, there's that. Green Megami, I know he's very strong. I'm not gonna rank because um I've never used him. I don't have him. Green Yuji, I'm actually gonna put in S plus as well. Very strong character. I've used him in a lot of my battles. He is very, very strong. Very underrated in my opinion. Does a lot of damage, and yeah, I would if I were I would put him here honestly. But nah, this Green Yuji he is strong. Um, Nobara, I think. Look, I'm gonna put her here. I don't think she's better than Yellow Megami or Jogo. Um, I actually might put her here. Yeah, I don't rate her that much. Barely used her. Now that I have Nanami, I probably won't use her much as well. I have her 4 duped, I think, but yeah. And of course, SSR Sukuna, the top of SS, strongest DPS in the game. You know, one of the best characters in the game, honestly. there's not really much more you could say about Sukuna. I have made a showcase on him, so if you're interested in that, give it a watch. I also did a summon video for him. Give that a watch as well. But yeah, SSR Sukuna is something crazy. There's only one other character that I know that is stronger than him, and you guys probably already know as well. But yeah, Red Nobara. I'm actually gonna put her here. She is S plus. She is very strong. Um, very strong, and I've used her for a lot of content. I've only one duped her, but yeah, very strong. Yaga SSR. I'm gonna put her above Momo. Put him above Momo. This one is, I mean, sorry, SR. I'm gonna put her above Momo just because I've personally used him pretty much the whole game. Probably one of my most used characters, and he has done a lot for me. So there's that. Geto. Geto. I'm gonna put him here in S plus. Very strong character. Very good. Not worth if you. He's not worth. You do not need him, but if you do have him and you have him duped as well, he's very valuable to have. Does debuffs. And can be your actual main DPS for blue if you need. But again, you have blue Sukuna, so you don't need him. You can play him as like a debuffer for the Sukuna nuke. So there's that. Utah. Now, I'm gonna put Utah in the top of S plus, or maybe yeah. I'm gonna put him actually second to Yuji. Now, Utah is good, but I think his cursed energy is a problem. I think the fact that his ult gets restricted to come back is a problem for him when it comes to the red DPS. So that's my opinion on it. Yeah, I feel like that's his biggest issues. His cursed energy. I think his skill 2 is not the best. I, I mean, only really for domain investigation. Like that's about it, realistically. So yeah, uh, maybe some of you won't like that, but I really just don't think he is that much of a good character. Um, I have, yeah, I'd like to hear your opinions on Utah and where I'm putting them. So please comment in the comment section. Just throw some throw some at me if you disagree or agree, or your own opinions on some characters that you think are lower, or maybe that are too high on my list. But so far, this is my list. Yeah. Um, I have Green Gojo. I'm gonna put him in second SS for now. He's very strong. I've used him for pretty much most of my clears when it comes to green DPSs. He's the best green DPS in the game currently. Um, so yeah, very good DPS. I mean, he's he's good. There's not much to say. We all know him. So all right, now yellow Gojo. I'm gonna put him lower for me personally. Um, to green Gojo. He's good. Definitely better than Yuji when it comes to DPS. I feel like he's the king still. Yellow DPS anyway. Um, but yeah, the problem is with these two characters. Eventually, I'll do him now. SSR domain expansion. Gojo takes the top of the list. He is the strongest. He is the best character in the game. Without this character, all the other DPSs in the game wouldn't be as good. Um, a lot of characters need him. You need him on your account. And again, if you use this one, you can't use these two. So that's my opinion on the Gojos. Blue Gojo, he's fallen off now that Sukun is here. I'm gonna put him still though. I'm gonna put him above Utah, but below Yuji just because of that. Um, obviously still strong. You could probably do like a double nuke with this Gojo, but again, you're going to be using domain expansion Gojo for all your team building. So there's that. Now, I'm actually going to put Toji for me. I'm actually going to put him third. You're probably thinking why. He has been one of my most used characters. He does so much damage. He's always insane. He's the best. He's one of the best characters you can grade. You know, his second grade goes to 35% increase instead of having a 10%, 10 innate cursed energy increase for most characters. Like Sukuna, if you two dupe Sukuna, he gets 10 plus in it cursed energy. With him, he goes from 25% increase physical technique, health, and stuff like that to a 35%, which is insane. I definitely feel as though this Toji is the number 3 DPS in my opinion in red, of course. And you know, he has like damage nullification, like you can do damage even if they have damage nullification. So uh yeah, there's that. Green Ghetto, I'm gonna put him here. Very useful. Very, very, very useful of a character. Um Debuffer, and you know, he can do DPS as well, so there's that. But yeah, there's my list. Again, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on my list, and I'd love to hear your opinions where you guys think you might move some characters, put some characters, whatever you guys think. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it, and yeah, your opinions on it. Please leave it in the comments. Please like, please subscribe. Helps the channel out a lot. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.